We do a lot of things to be the voice of business, and I think it's crucial in order for us to thrive economically and see the opportunities and for us to embrace growth.
Hi, my name's Tammy Cameron, and I'm chair of the Public Policy Committee.
My name is Travis Bockenstead. I'm the President and Chief Experience Officer of Pinnacle Advanced Primary Care.
My name is Heather Florio. I'm the CEO of Desert Harvest, providing pelvic and sexual health products to people around the world.
I'm Diane Miller. I'm with our Klein Construction. We service the entire Front Range. We're one of the largest construction employers in El Paso County.
My name is Merle Taylor. I work as the Director of Finance and HR for Picnic Basket Catering Collective, which is the largest caterer in Colorado Springs.
My name is Christine Contreras. I'm the Business Development and Marketing Director for Gray Matter Construction. We have an office in Pueblo and then one office up in Centennial.
At Pinnacle, we are disrupting the U.S. healthcare system through our membership-based healthcare model called Direct Primary Care, also known as DPC. What we are trying to do is to bring free market healthcare into the mix of our healthcare economy because we believe that is the right thing to do to lower costs and provide better healthcare to U.S. citizens.
We came here at the beginning of January 2025 with anticipation of this being our permanent home. And unfortunately, about 7 months in, we found out that some laws had changed here in the state of Colorado, specifically regarding tax thresholds. We're looking at double the amount of taxes if we stay here. That directly affects my pocket. It affects what I can do for my employees, what I can pay my employees. And so we are unfortunately having to leave my home state and go towards another state that is going to be much more tax friendly towards our company.
What impacts our industry has been labor laws, the uncommitment of our lawmakers to reform construction defects, and of course, the impact of the green or energy goals that we have seen over the last decade. The impact is mostly felt in our residential projects. We do custom homes. As of January 2026, anything I build after that time frame, I specifically will look to our suppliers and educate our owners regarding the energy efficiency standards that now their in-home appliances must meet.
One of the things that really concerns us is minimum wage. We already pay our employees more than minimum wage, and we very much want everybody to have a living wage. But as we keep raising those minimum wage rates, it affects all of us in the restaurant industry in a way that's a little bit different from everybody else because we do have those tipped employees. One of the other things that we're really concerned about is that most caterers in the country are making money off of liquor revenue. And that is not something that is allowable in the state of Colorado. And most caterers in the country have that as a decent portion of their revenue.
Statewide policies must reflect regional realities. Far too often, construction-related laws are written for the Front Range metro areas, Denver, Boulder, without an understanding of the economic conditions that we face here in El Paso County.
Right here in Colorado, we actually have the opportunity to expand direct primary care to Medicaid recipients. Currently, the state of Colorado is one of 2 states in the country where Medicaid recipients cannot electively go to a direct primary care practice. We believe that these consumers should have choice in where to receive their primary care, just like everybody else.
You know, we need rules that make sense because there's certain things that don't make sense for every industry. And we've got to keep that restaurant and that tourism industry strong to help supplement the rest of Colorado.
What is lacking in the process of new legislation is the ripple down effect as it impacts consumers. Many times we see these impacts happening as a large business who follows, but the impact doesn't really get communicated to the individuals who really have the deepest cost impact when they go into effect.
We are asking for clearer statutory parameters.
Remember that business is the backbone of the economy of this state, and you need to invest in them as you invest in the people in this state.
The reason we're focused on small business is that those changes that are made at the state level often end up impacting small businesses much sooner than they do large ones. as a business owner, you always want to take care of your employees. You always want to comply with the law. But sometimes what the legislature ends up doing is using a sledgehammer when a scalpel may be much more effective.
We need to be a state that attracts businesses and a state that retains businesses. And those are the things that we work on to be successful here at the Southern Colorado Women's Chamber.